Hello, I'm Danny Greaves, and in this video I want to talk to you about how you can stop feeling angry. Now, in order to learn how we do this, we need to understand what's called the aggression cycle. And this is what everyone goes through in a series of predictable stages before losing your temper, being filled with rage, and when that anger just reaches an uncontrollable level. So the first phase in the aggression cycle is known as a trigger. Now, this is where you see something, you hear something, or even you feel something in your local environment that initiates an aggressive or hostile response. Now, sometimes these triggers are conscious, so you might be aware of them, someone might say something to you, or other times there might just be something in your environment or something that happens out of your awareness that triggers the hostile response. So the first phase is all about the trigger. The second phase is all about the escalation. So this is where feelings of sort of anger and hostility really start to surge. So this is where we might notice some verbal insults, some confrontation, some arguments. So things might be propelling and increasing verbally, but we also might just see an increase of physical aggression. So this is where we might see the body tensing up, we might see sort of fists being embraced, and we might see the body language starting to take more of a threatening approach. After the escalation phase is when we reach the crisis point. So this is where feelings of anger have increased to the point where your ability to rationally think has been overwhelmed. Your ability to actually talk and communicate effectively has been completely compromised. And this is where you reach the point where you're now a risk to the safety of yourself and others. So this is where the verbal and the physical characteristics of rage come into play. And this might be hurting or damaging inanimate objects around you, or potentially even the people around you. So there's the trigger, then there's the escalation, then there's the crisis. And then we come to the recovery phase. So this is when things start to settle down a bit and you're able to reflect on what just happened. So this might involve periods of crying, periods of feeling really depressed, periods of feeling really guilty or feeling ashamed of what you've just done. And the recovery phase can be really, really challenging to go through. And then finally, you've got the post-crisis point. So this is where you've fully recovered and you're back to your normal level of function. Now, many anger management programs and many anger management classes try to help you to de-escalate when things have become a problem. But I would suggest that's too late. And the real key to stop feeling angry is to identify what those triggers are and to process and resolve them. Because when those triggers are gone, there's no need to escalate and you can feel calm, you can feel relaxed, and you stay in control of your emotions. If you have any questions about this video, I'd love for you to pop them in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.